networking feels like a blind date, like awkward, nerve-wracking, but maybe worth it? We're diving into this head first today.
We've got a packed episode for you. From understanding your marketing, conquering imposter syndrome, even to protecting your next big idea with some legal know-how.
Welcome to Rocket City Momentum, where we capture the energy of Huntsville. Each week, we're diving into the coolest stories, hottest trends, and exploring the unique neighborhoods that make our city shine. From inspiring conversations with local trailblazers to uncovering hidden gems, we're here to celebrate what makes Rocket City so special. So buckle up, Rocket City. It's time to feel the momentum.
What a party. Look at all of these beautiful people networking and making relationships. Got to get out to our next event. Make sure that you follow and like and get out here.
What do you hate most about networking? I am an introvert.
It can be a little bit fake at times.
Awkwardness.
You don't really know everybody.
I'm out of my comfort zone.
Have to talk a lot.
What do you do?
And I am shy.
Someone's like, oh, hey.
What do I do?
I'm getting better at it.
Let's talk about what we do together.
Sometimes it can be a little awkward if you walk in a room and don't know anybody.
Awkward. The awkwardness. Awkwardness. Awkward. It's just awkward. And I try to make it not awkward.
Dana, if networking is like a game, what's the biggest cheat code?
Oh my God, that's easy. It's bringing in Meaghan Chitwood, of course. She has got the hacks that's going to turn your, hi, I'm Dana, into, wow, they actually liked me.
Welcome back to Rocket City Momentum. My name's Lucas Schuyler Scott.
I'm Dana Stone. We're here with Meaghan Chitwood today. So excited to have her on. She is the executive director of BNI Alabama, and we're going to be talking all about marketing, being a small business, and how stressful it is.
Marketing and running a business, it's a short little sentence, but that is a whole world of information.
I actually grew up in the Huntsville area. I grew up in a small town called Union Grove. I have an engineering degree. Decided after having my engineering job for about 2 years that I wanted to explore this thing called entrepreneurship.
It all started one day. She's at a computer. What is entrepreneurship on Google?
It was pretty close. I was in a training on leadership development. I was working for Chevron. The trainer pulled me aside and she said, "You are not going to work here forever. You remind me so much of myself." And she invited me to her seminar where she was kicking off a whole new business.
And you found out later that was actually you from the future.
It could be, actually.
Change it all. Because you never saw her again after that.
Actually, when I did the future self exercise,
kind of felt
you were like, oh, wait, why did I write
yeah. Fast forward, started a coaching practice, found BNI to market my coaching practice, found BNI as a career.
And here we are.
So you bought the region, right? Like you
20
had
years
the...
ago, after having been a BNI member since June the year before.
Not
1
even
year.
been in.
Not even a year.
Not even a year.
No.
New members in BNI are like, man, that first year feels so hard. And you're like, imagine just buying it. We've said BNI so many times, so let's give them some details.
BNI is the perfect marriage of people and process coming together to help businesses grow. One person per profession creates this loyalty, ultimately spits out referrals.
A caveat is like it spits out referrals when people apply that system. People go in and they're like, oh, I remember and it never worked for me. And it's like, all right, well, did you ask for anybody? Did you ever drop a name? You're not meeting with people. You're not building any relationships. You're just showing up once a week and calling it a day.
Did you actually do what they said to do? Oh, because that worked.
It's not going to work if you don't do the thing.
So why do we think that's cool? And why do you think that we want her on the show for cool people doing cool things in Huntsville, right?
Like, because it doesn't sound so cool.
So okay. Like
BNI membership is so much like a gym membership.
Oh yeah.
Right? Water.
Take pre-workout before the meeting.
You can't just like drive up into the parking lot.
Sit there in the gym and think you're going to get any results.
Watch everyone else.
Yes, watch everybody else work out. Right? It's a great analogy.
Well, it's also like a gym in that like it can be intimidating to approach, and you go in a gym and here's all these people who have been doing it, and these people are jacked, and you're like, I don't even know what to do here. I mean, that can feel that way too. Getting people who are like, I want to do this, to not just say, yeah, okay, great, you're enrolled, okay, good luck. No, but like taking them through that process, saying, okay, we're gonna buddy up and like figure this out together, because it can be overwhelming. Why is it cool?
One, it's a place where you have a group of people who believe in giving, over 930 people who sincerely want to help each other grow.
Because they get it. We're all out there trying to market our businesses. It's a different way of marketing. Tell us more about what you've seen in Huntsville over the last 20 years.
My mom and dad had some really good family friends who lived way, way out there.
Oh.
Felt like way, way out there.
Girly.
Well, I think it was more like north of 72 Madison. So how Huntsville has changed has been absolutely dramatic. You land here, you don't know anybody, and then what do you do?
Right.
I mean, when I landed here, I literally hit BNI and hit the chamber. I got to start meeting people.
You want to go there because you want to connect with people. So does everybody else. So anybody who's there is thinking that they want to connect. Let's talk about what makes marketing feel so hard.
As a small business.
Oh, I'll get business cards.
And I'm going to post on social media. I'm going to post every day. That's a marketing plan.
Right.
Marketing is about controlling the message that is out there about your business. One, you have to create what is the message you want out in the community about you. And that can be hard. Most of the time, people don't first go to what's my differentiation, so you sound like everybody else. So I think that's the hard part.
No, but I really care.
Yeah.
But I really care. That's what it is.
And I have integrity.
Yeah.
And
I'm client focused.
Yes, I'm very client focused. I mean, those
same
things
stuff.
sound good, and we all kind of, I mean, I would believe it about myself and would even say that. I mean, I wouldn't say it these days, but not that it's not true. But I wouldn't say it as a differentiator, right?
Who is the target?
Who's the target?
Right. Who is the target? Who are the people that you love working with? And there's a fear. If I specifically work with women, then no man is going to work with me. No, some man's going to come up to you and say, "I'm not a woman, but I want your services," and you're going to say,
"That was forward. Let's talk."
Yeah, exactly.
Who you want to talk to, like figuring it out, is actually something that evolves and changes over time. There's this idea, oh, just go market your business.
Just tell people what you do.
Just tell people what you do. Yes, you can. Just go market your business and just tell people what you do. I cut lawns, fix HVAC systems, whatever it is. And if you're not doing anything, do that right now. You should start there. But marketing your business is actually multi-layered.
What are the things that I support? Where am I located? What communities am I a part of? What do I want to be known for? Who you are, what your system is, the entire thing.
If you were going to walk into a room of people, I do lawn care. I do lawn care. I do lawn care. Is that effective? Or is it more engaging somebody like, oh my gosh, are you super busy, getting older, your back's hurting, you can't spend as much time, unable to get to your yard these days?
Some can be effective yelling, I do lawn care.
A plumber, you've got a leaky faucet, you've got a pipe that bursts, whatever, it doesn't matter. Probably the closest plumber will work.
You said this before, you said, people know what I do, so why should I be explaining it? Well, it's not necessarily about explaining what you do, okay? Marketing is about being visible at the right time, building trust. I've got to get in front of somebody 7 to 12 times and say, we make videos and they're good, where they're even willing to consider looking at it.
I'm the type of person that doesn't like to repeat things.
Me too.
And I'm like, I've already said this. Do I have to say it again?
Oh, yeah.
But you have to say that same thing over and over and over because somebody's hearing you for the first time. And they're really not listening.
Yeah, no, you're right. You have an ad. You have an ad and you run it and you show it to someone and show it to someone and show it to someone. They're going to be in different places when they receive that information. Not just is the pipe burst and just then Meaghan's on TikTok and there's an ad for a plumber, but also she's having different experiences along the way. Sometimes she's not listening. Sometimes she's receptive. Sometimes the pipe is burst. It's just about please don't, Lucas, no. It's about showing up over and over, playing the numbers. Am I going to show up at the right moment?
When should a business be focusing on their marketing strategy?
Always. Every moment.
Before you get your EIN, I would start.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well, that's a really great point, right? If you're thinking about starting a business, see if there's traction that you can build. Start testing ideas.
What about those people that are like, well, I don't want anyone to know. This is a top secret. No one has ever done this before, and I'm the first one to bring this to market, and I don't want anyone to steal my idea.
Okay, so you patent it.
If you had to, just people are so lazy, they're probably not going to steal your idea.
Stop being so scared about everyone else.
Oh, if I could wave my magic wand and everyone have an abundance mindset. There is plenty for everyone.
There's going to be people that want that flavor. There's going to be people that want this flavor. Like, you are not for everyone.
And I don't need 50,000 customers.
Even a tiny percent of the businesses in Huntsville. I'm talking a tiny
single-digit
percent.
Say you had 20 clients knocking down your door
production
every month.
I'm booked out the year. 12 clients.
Yeah.
right?
So there's plenty.
Because one client per month on a
But there's only
standard
12
production.
businesses in Huntsville.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Test a concept, throw it out there. So if it doesn't work, then readjust and readjust. The other reason why I think marketing is so hard, it is really challenging for us to brag about why we're the best at what we do.
The imposter syndrome and the self-esteem.
And just tooting your own horn like,
Well,
toot, toot.
it's literally like,
Because you can brag on others so much more easily.
so much easier.
It's a self-esteem thing, guys. It is. I'm talking to you, Lucas. I know, bro.
Deep, deep. Look deep.
Look, exactly. You're great, bro. But it's hard. And so it's hard for all of us.
So here's a fun exercise. Okay. Fun. It's petrifying, but nonetheless, it's an exercise.
Sounds fun. Here's terrifying exercise.
Send a text out to 5 to 10 people and ask them, what do you think I uniquely bring to the world?
Oh my God. I can't do it.
Right?
I can't do it.
I'm gonna grab his phone and I'm gonna randomly
I would be writhing in. So here's what would happen. I'll tell you exactly what would happen.
What would happen?
I would send
and then I'll tell you what really happens.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'll tell you why it's so scary, because I can play it out in my mind. I send the text out, and no one responds for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes,
30 seconds go by.
4 minutes. I would be on this thing, and then I would be following up like, "Hey, just wanted to let you know, take your time.
Never mind.
Yeah. If you can't respond now, then just respond later, or don't worry about it. You know what? I'm just gonna break my phone and delete.
I didn't really want it anyways. Thanks.
Right?
So what will actually really happen is your friend who's obsessed with her phone will write back and say, can I have a few minutes to think about it? Because this is a really good question.
Yeah.
The others will come back and start reinforcing what usually the first one or two have said.
If they had to take away one thing to move them forward, what would you say?
Oh, okay.
Boil it all down, all marketing, all of it into
what? Do the exercise of sending out what's my unique, because that'll get you your unique selling proposition.
People tell me I'm organized all the time, and I'm like, I feel frazzled. Right? Like, that's the thing.
You've got to stop lying to Dana.
I know.
She's got show notes.
Yes,
Come on, guys. You know me. Give me a break.
So that's the start. I'm a huge advocate of using ChatGPT to help create, if this is who I am, right? And you load in all the things that your friends said about you, and I'm this profession. What are some of the topics that I can talk about, just to get that brainstorming and topic. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but that's what you have to do to make your business work.
So you can stay in your comfort zone. We'll name it the stagnant zone, the no growth zone, the I'm not going to move forward zone, all those things.
These are
right?
not good. I don't like this. These are not the
comfort zone feels I'm so comfy. I'll just sit here.
No.
Let's call it what it actually is.
And I just was listening to a podcast called Fixable, highly recommend. And one of the things was said was the fun part is doing videos and coaching, right? And working with BNI trappers. The work is the stuff that's uncomfortable. So just frame it as figure out a way to talk positively about myself on a regular basis. That is the work. And I'm going to have to suffer through the work to be able to do the fun stuff in the end. But
where are you most active?
You can definitely find me at a BNI chapter because I am visiting all of them.
We're going to make marketing not so hard together. How's that?
That's not, why would you say that's not, it's still hard.
Make it not so hard.
It's very hard.
Make it not so hard.
We're going to give you information and we're going to give you some inspiration.
It's only hard if you make it.
Well, and I will also say one of the things we say in our family is we're Chitwoods, we're scared, and we do it anyway.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say we're scared chitless.
Could be a good one too.
Got him. Yes. Boom.
Bye for now, guys.
Meaghan, that was some seriously valuable insights.
We are doing it. We are about to dive into that experiment that Meaghan talked about. Yeah. So we're going to have to face our fears, and we're going to text 5 people and ask them for feedback about whether or not they love us and accept us, or
I don't want to do it.
I hate what if someone just doesn't respond at all.
You don't even get a response.
On one hand, I'm like, I don't want to trouble you.
I just actually don't want to.
If you don't respond, it's because you hate me. Like my parents, should I send it to mom? Clients? Not clients. Not clients.
It could be a client. I'm thinking people that intimidate you a little bit.
I'm terrified. I'm really having trouble doing it. Okay, here we go. Let's just hit somebody.
Okay, I hit send on my first one.
I thought it was going to be so easy.
Nobody's responded yet. It's been 30 seconds.
Immediately got a response here. Here we go.
Of course you did.
Hey, bro.
Is that what does that mean?
It's just kind of amazing to see how other people can see value in us when we frequently don't even see it in ourselves.
We took all of these awesome responses And then we did the next part that Meaghan suggested, and we plugged them into Chat GPT.
Another great point from the interview, or when we were talking earlier, was like, okay, when do we actually need to protect our business ideas? We all have different ideas. Like, when do we need to put something in place to protect it? And, I thought there was something with the patents. Turns out I'm an idiot. Patent it. You should patent it. And I was wrong, but that's okay because we have good information.
And you know what? We have a reoccurring theme of this. It's not unusual.
Of me being an idiot? Patent it. Fine then. If we're going to go off script, Dana.
We turned to Tanya Hendrix. She is an intellectual property and estate planning lawyer here in Huntsville. And we asked her why. Why and when is it crucial to protect your big ideas? And here's what she had to say.
A few years ago, I embarked on this little event with a couple of other women. I don't even want to use the name here because I'm under a cease and desist letter. We could not be using that name because someone else had registered it. It was in California. How they came across our event in Huntsville, Alabama, I have no idea. You embark on your business and you are using someone else's registered mark or their copyright, you're going to get a cease and desist letter. You're going to have to scrap it, go back and rebuild from the start. So if you have an idea for a business, figure out what you're trying to do with your business. So the trademark would be if you have a name or a logo that you want protected.
Patent it.
Trademark. If it's an idea that you're writing down, software, a book or a publication.
Patent it.
That's going to be a copyright. An idea for a new chemical that you've created, a device that you have invented, that's more of a patent.
Patent it.
Patents are for inventions, just to kind of get started and see, oh, is this available or is it not available as an exact match? The United States Patent and Trademark Office has a free search on their website, USPTO website, and search that name.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers. No, but seriously, if you do have questions about if you need a trademark or not, you should reach out to Tanya. We'll put her contact information in the show notes because this seems to be something that business owners ignore because it feels hard, but it can really come back and be a problem later. So if you're not sure, just reach out to Tanya and she'll tell you whether or not it makes sense to move forward. You know, networking doesn't have to be a scary thing, or it doesn't have to be awkward, like Lee was saying.
Awkwardness. Awkward.
It can be easy. It can be fun. It's about having real conversations and really not about delivering a sales pitch.
Yeah, that's what I hate. I hate being pitched. So the secret is sparking interest. Get them talking. You don't need to impress everyone. You just need to engage them.
Exactly. So instead of saying like, hey, I'm a marketing consultant. Do you want a business card? Give me your business card. You might try something like, you know how small businesses sometimes struggle online? Well, I help them stand out. Boom. Now they're actually curious and there's a conversation that can start.
Yeah. And the kicker is that after you've shared what you do, ask them a question. It's not about how many people can I give my card to. You say, so like, what challenges do you face? Now you're in a real conversation. They may or may not remember your pitch, right? They probably won't, but they are going to remember how you made them feel.
That was beautiful, Dana. That's an original Dana quote right there. Should we try to trademark that? Patent it. Oh, see, I'm doing it wrong again. I don't know.
Copyright. That would be a copyright, I think.
It's a copyright.
I don't know.
I need to go back and watch the show. Okay, but most importantly, relax, have fun. You know, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And you like people and want to get to know people that are having fun and having a good connection. So,
wow, what a packed episode. Networking hacks, battling imposter syndrome.
Speaking of great, next week's episode, it's one that you don't want to miss. Last week, we dove into the exciting new developments in Huntsville's birthing community. But is that the same thing as women's health? Not quite.
You know, women's health is not just about having babies and periods. It's about understanding your body and thriving at every stage of life. So next week, we're hanging out with women's health nurse practitioner Emily Willis, and we're going to bust some myths. We're going to reveal some secrets, and we're going to explore the broader world of women's health in Huntsville. You do not want to miss this one. It's going to have you saying, woo for that hoo-ha.
Okay, then. Well, great. And don't skip this, guys, because if you want to say woohoo for your hoo-ha, then remember, women's health is not just for the ladies. Getting the scoop is like unlocking the cheat code to becoming the ultimate partner, brother, or friend. Wait, hang on. Anyway, I'll admit it. I didn't realize half the stuff that women had to deal with. I really didn't. In this episode, it was a real eye-opener.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes. And hey, share this episode with a friend, maybe somebody who needs a laugh or someone who just needs some knowledge about Huntsville. Let us know. What do you want to see in our future episodes? Drop us a comment. We are all ears, and maybe even some jokes too.
See you next time on Rocket City Momentum.
Happy networking, everyone.